Hey guys, I'm sorry, one more quick video. I'm sorry guys, the revelations are just gushing out. I don't know, I can't keep up. So I just, why don't, okay, I just got back from my walk this morning, okay? I mean, if you're overwhelmed by watching these videos, I just got back from I didn't even eat breakfast yet, okay? I was listening to the audiobook of the Apocalypse of Abraham on my walk, and lo and behold, everything we've been studying on the tree of knowledge of good and evil, how the book of Enoch. Look, the point I'm just getting to is everything is confirmed in the Apocalypse of Abraham that the book of Enoch is correct, that the fruit that Eve ate in the garden that caused the fall was, forget the apple thing, they were grapes. Okay, just as the book of Enoch confirmed, or it doesn't even talk about, but it says, we've covered this already. The book of Enoch talks about, all this is talked about in the Apocalypse of Abraham. Um, the controversial doctrine of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, that wood that Seth gave Adam a branch from that tree. That branch was planted on top of the body of Adam and Golgotha, and that grew into a great tree, and the wood from that tree eventually became the cross Christ was crucified on. That tree was where the ram was caught in the thicket when Abraham went to sacrifice Isaac, which is a representative of Messiah. All this stuff is true. That this doctrine of the tree of knowledge of good and evil representing our wrestle between our good nature and bad nature, is confirmed. The fig tree, as the book of Enoch tells us, is all confirmed in the Apocalypse of Abraham. So all these studies, all this stuff, guys, we've been on track. If you've been able to follow along, we've been on point. So I do have a PDF of the Apocalypse of Abraham that is really awesome. It's a comparative translation. I don't think they print a book. I don't think you could buy a book like this. See, here's one translation, here's another. I have not read and studied this stuff, but it's really awesome, so it's something to take advantage of. But if you're curious, and there is really awesome revelations on the end times and the times we're living in right now, in the Apocalypse of Abraham. Okay, we have the audiobooks. Okay, all this stuff, none of it's new, but this is another significant book that I personally have not studied recently, but we have a really awesome PDF here of comparative translations that's worth reading. Okay, I'll just leave you with that. If you want to see this confirmation of the tree of knowledge of good and evil and all the stuff we've been learning, it's all confirmed here, starting at chapter 23. So we've been on point, guys. So I pray people can receive this. Really awesome. Praise God for his infinite works, and he's just awesome. Okay, I have one more revelation on my heart. Maybe I'll get to later. Okay, thanks.